All information has the same value. To the universe, all information has the same value. What is information? Everything is information, and all information is in a relationship, meaning everything is in a relationship, even if it means that relationship is with itself. A term you will find in group theory maths dealing with relationships called reflexivity. The thing must have a relationship with itself first, because that relationship with itself gives it a structure. You understand? So, to the universe, all this information has the same value. Let us take the most basic piece of information you can have. We understand. That is the basic particle. The basic particle must at first be in a relationship with itself to exist. You understand? So that we can separate and say, this one is this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. Then you can categorize them, you understand, from how they are having a relationship with themselves first of all. And all of basic particles to the universe have this same value. An electron has the same value as a neutrino, which has the same value as a quark, which has the same value as a gluon. All of them have the same value, you understand? Higgs boson, photon, and if the graviton exists, the graviton, all have to have the same value. The universe can't say this one is more valuable than this one. Otherwise, we would have a different universe. Because if you take the idea of a photon out, the whole structure of the universe changes. If you take the idea of a gluon out, the whole structure of the universe changes. If you take an electron out, the whole structure of the universe changes. You get if you take magnetism out, the whole structure of the universe has to change. But the universe is like this, and therefore it means that the universe values all this information the same. It has to value all basic particles the same. The universe is not us. It's not how we value things. It's how the universe has to value things, And all relationships have equal value to the universe, So from these basic particles, you start to get elements that get into relationships, and we get elements. So we have hydrogen, we have oxygen, you understand? We have gold, carbon, helium, uranium, argon, lithium. These are all elements that come from a relationship that basic particles are having with themselves. Now, to the universe, hydrogen is just as valuable as oxygen, is just as valuable as carbon, you understand? It's just as valuable as argon. The universe cannot judge, because if it values one, if you take out the idea of, say, argon out, that means the whole chemistry has to change. If you take out the value hydrogen out of the system, the whole chemistry has to change, our understanding of chemistry. So they have to have equal. The universe has to have said, if you mix stuff like this and mix it like this, you get hydrogen. And the way these basic particles act when they unite, and then you get gold, you get carbon. It has to be that way. The universe has to value them all the same. Sulfur, you understand? It's not us, the universe. We are just part of the universe. And the argon has to have the same value as an electron. These elements have to have the same value to the universe as the things that created them, the basic particles. So hydrogen has the same value with oxygen and has the same value to the universe as a neutrino. The universe doesn't pick. These things have to have the same value for the universe to work as it is. And then you get elements are combinations of, hadrons, the neutrons and the protons and the electrons, and it's all there together. Gluons are working, the whole system's working, so, and then from these elements, the elements mix, and then we get water, we get a rock, we get oil, you understand? But that rock has to have the same value as water to the universe, and back to the same value as a neutrino, as an electron, as pure gold. You understand? So, and then from there we get, in our case, we are the only planet I know, or we know, that has life. From there you get life, you get into biology. We get humans, ourselves, you get trees, you get viruses, you get bacteria, you get all sorts of stuff. Rats, cockroaches, fungus, mushrooms, blue whales, sharks. All of this has to have the same value to the universe. To the universe, a human has the same value as a lizard, has the same value as grass. You understand? Because from the basic particle, we get elements, and the chemistry has to be such that life, if you take out a rat right now and say a rat cannot exist, then the whole structure of the universe has to change. Because the chemistry that went into creating grass, rat, has to be the same chemistry that went into creating you. So if the grass can't exist, you cannot exist. You understand? Because the chemistry has to be the same. The universe has to value its own laws equally, or there'll be chaos. Well, there wouldn't be chaos, there'll be non-existence. And the stuff we create, we create televisions, we create cars, aeroplanes, to the universe, because these things follow the laws of the universe, because they work. Obviously, you're watching the internet works. That means the internet has the same value as a rat, has the same value as an electron, has the same value as a mushroom. It works. So it must have the same value to the universe, to the bigger picture as a whole, not to you. You understand? So wheat has the same value as a poison ivy. So you've got to understand that to the universe, all information has the same value. A nice concept to understand and get you thinking.